based on what I've seen on YouTube, because I'm a YouTube mechanic.
Oh boy, we're in trouble.
We gotta unscrew these.
I'm gonna sit down for this.
Yeah, have a seat.
Ugh.
We're gonna unscrew these.
Okay.
Probably took off the bags first. There you go. Unscrew. Take off the bags. Unscrew these. Kind of leave these hang out over here. Take these off. Use our handy dandy relocation kit that we bought from Harley for $100.
$100. Harley Davidson. $100.
$100. And then these are supposed to attach in here. And the mounting hardware is supposed to go where these were. I think these get pushed back a little bit.
I don't know why I don't have that much confidence in this.
I mean, what could go wrong?
You said that the video you saw was 4 minutes long, right?
4 minutes and 32, but he skipped a little bit of stuff, so maybe we'll do that too.
So 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. That's how long it should take us.
That's in theory it should. I mean, without this, I'm not taking a bag to Sturgis.
Well, you got bags. I'll have more bags than you.
They're filled though already. You've got all kinds of stuff in here, so
I'll have more bags than you.
You'll have more space because you're gonna have the torque pack. There's no question about. Finally. Maybe I could put my stuff in your bags after all these years and say, hey, can you carry this for me?
Yeah, well, I don't know if you remember the last time we were at Sturgis, who took your boots and your no, I think you had the hat, but I had your boots.
That is true.
And that was on the Fat Boy.
And the high vis, you had something, the high vis jacket you're carrying too.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well,
so I guess start popping the bags off, right?
That's it. Let's start with that.
You got a towel or something we could put down? And good thing I loaded the bags up. Now that we got to take them.
Right. Good thing they're nice and heavy.
Nice and heavy.
Let's do this and not drop and not damage anything.
Now,
I swear at this point, I'm just taking stuff off. I don't know what I'm doing.
yeah. I mean, if we saw it on the internet, it's got to be true.
They say that.
Yeah. We're going to hold this.
Yeah, hold that so we don't scratch anything.
Yeah.
I'm not used to working this way, by the way.
I know.
Just so you know.
Rusty, who gives a shit.
Be aware. Oh, just put it over there.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, be aware that
Very nice.
I'm used to, like, when I'm done, just kind of toss the...
We're almost halfway done on this side. If you think about it.
I like how you're positive about things, you know?
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, God.
This is going to be a quick DIY.
I don't do DIYs.
No, I know. I mean, there's a few guys that have put luggage racks on these things. A lot of people are doing it to ride two up. I'm not riding two up, but we definitely need to have the luggage rack for the trip. So
You need to have the luggage rack. I'm good.
I think the question is, do I put it back like this when we're done? Because I don't know.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'll see how it looks. If
I
it
mean,
doesn't look terrible, I can leave it on. But,
like,
you know.
keep all the stuff, because when you sell it, because you're going to sell it for something else.
Well, hold on.
Oh, God, here we go.
I've had this one over a year, so
Oh, yeah, well.
it's almost a record. Yeah, it was a year in May. We're in July already. We're in bonus.
We're in bonus?
Bonus month.
So this thing is past already.
That's it.
It's living on borrowed time.
Yeah.
I don't know if this... Is this what I got to take off?
Yeah. This is
You sure?
100%.
YouTube said so, right?
YouTube said so.
Oh, boy. YouTube said so.
I like that there's instructions.
There are instructions. Yeah.
So if I understand, this is what happens. Look, they go right there. They get relocated on there. You got to slide in the...
Well, don't put it back.
I know. Well, we got to slide that in, and then they get relocated here.
All right. Well,
That's pretty cool.
it's pretty cool. Maybe
It seems so flimsy too.
we didn't. It's not complete yet, you know. All right.
Right, left. That's what you know. Harley Davidson.
So somehow this and that and that and those all goes back on, and it's supposed to work.
It's supposed to work. Yeah.
Oh boy. What's that?
This was the relocation kit, I think, for the shocks. All right.
So then what's this?
I don't know. Did you think they were just going to get away with just having this and having that work?
I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure no. If that's the case, then I wasted like $100.
None of this. Oh, wait. I see. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
No?
I thought, no. What are you doing?
Yeah. See?
It's instructions.
I know. We don't do instructions, but...
Oh, that might help. Pictures.
Pictures, you
Because
see?
society has gotten dumbed down so much that we now do pictures.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. Step 1, step 2. I know you hate instructions, but
This guy with his step
Yeah.
1, step 2.
it's better than, remember when you did the Road King with no Chinese instructions?
Yeah, and I had to build
Still
bags.
figured it out, though. Still figured it out.
We went on a slight tangent, and it's all Chris's fault. Him and his good ideas, he started looking up how to make a super trap louder. So, 2-minute break from this, I took all the discs off.
All of this, no this.
So, I don't know if you're supposed to run it this way.
So this is ADD in real life.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%.
Here we go. Think it's going to give it too much back pressure?
No, it's not too much. It would be too little.
Too little.
I don't think it's all that much louder.
It's definitely louder.
It's definitely louder. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You hear the chop.
It does that. I don't know. We'll play with it, but not now. We'll play with it. Yeah, your good ideas. Chris is full of good ideas.
I'm telling you.
And I think we got this thing figured out. Even though I completely disagree with these
washer,
washes.
I know.
I completely disagree with these washes.
We got to get past it, though. We're going to do it together.
I don't know about that. Also, we read the instructions.
Yeah.
Like, that's not something you're supposed to do.
But we did it, you know.
You know.
You just got to send it, but
Send it, you know what? Sending it has worked for me. I've had this discussion before where you overplan, Ray, master of not planning.
Ray just shows up.
And I'm kind of in between.
Yeah.
So, I guess we get to see if these things fit. So, I'm gonna hold it in place more or less.
Nice. There we go. Look at that. Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson.
America.
I think,
Yeah, I think we're onto something here.
I don't know if we're onto something, but,
All right.
well, that fit. All right,
Yeah.
get the other side on and then we'll see. And what was the last one?
Cup holder?
Cup holder.
Cup holder.
You don't need a cup holder.
You do. When
No,
you're,
you don't need a cup
you
holder.
want to stay hydrated. When you're riding across the country on basically an inferno, you want to stay hydrated.
You could, how often are we gonna stop for gas? You could hydrate at that
And you got
point.
to drink it like this. Because when you're doing 80, you try to drink. I've done this before. You end up wearing it. The straws,
Hey.
you gotta,
That's a form of hydration.
yeah.
All right. Don't need a cup holder. So we got the shock reservoir relocation kit on and the mounting hardware.
Yep.
But what did we learn?
We learned that Harley Davidson is not compatible with the Hogworks. Thought I was going to get away with it from my the Road King. I had this, and they do not fit.
They do not fit.
So spend more money with Harley.
More money, more hundreds of dollars.
That's it.
Waste of money, right?
It's improvement.
It's yeah.
When you do some modification, it's money coming back.
Oh, no, it's definitely money going out. I don't know about coming back.
Okay, I have a proposal.
Oh boy,
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
he wants a ride.
Oh, you take it. Where do you got to go?
Well, while Chris is off on an adventure with my father, I don't know what they're doing. I addressed this plug here. So, Chris got a flat. It was a nice, normal sized, I guess, screw. which raises a whole bunch of questions. It's like, how does a screw lying flat end up straight into a tire? That's neither here nor there. We did a repair quick at his house before riding it over, and the tire pressure monitor light came on. Turned out it was actually leaking just a little bit. So pulled the plug, got a different one installed, cut, nice, perfect, not leaking. I'll put some air in it though and let it sit, but I think it's good. I don't think we'll have a problem. I'm bringing the plug kit with me, so in case we run into this any problems on the road, we should be able to plug them. And my opinion on the plugs is that they're just fine. I've never had an issue. Sometimes, you know, the initial one doesn't seal perfect, but usually they come in. They come in handy and they work. Again, never had an issue. But we'll see. I'm sure Chris will be nervous about it. I'm more nervous about how am I going to fit everything in the garage. All the bikes, plus the Fat Boy, plus the Road Glide and the Tour Glide. Yeah, that's going to be fun. What do you want to see if they have it?
I was thinking about it.
I mean, we're all back together.
Back together.
If they have it, it's a matter of dropping it on.
If anybody has a Hogworks backrest, it will not work on the Harley one. And I
This
think
is
another thing that's worth to mention for this, when if you look it up in the parts book and you ask the people the parts counter, it doesn't come up for this bike. The shout out to Lewis at Nassau Harley Davidson. When I asked him, he's the service manager, he gave me the part number, and it does work on this bike. For whatever reason, it doesn't come up when you put the 2024 CVO ST, the remounting kit. It doesn't come up as the part, but it definitely works.
And I'll give another shout out to Lewis, because Lewis actually liked the Tour Glide.
That's right.
He knew right away. He knew the year of it. He looked at the transmission and everything. He actually liked it. And when I went back in to go get the tires resealed, the first guy I dealt with was like, oh, I don't know what year these are from. And he goes, hey, call. I hear him call out, hey, Lewis. I says, oh, Lewis, these are from the Tour Glide. He goes, I got it, no problem. So big shout out to Lewis.
He knows his stuff. He's definitely a bike.
Solid guy.
Solid guy. Good people.
All right, so this is where we're at.
Yeah. So what is this missing now? This is missing. Are we just doing an oil change, or we're gonna do all 3 holes?
It's got 2,600 miles. I'm thinking just oil change. Oil and filter.
Oil and filter.
We get you that backrest.
Yeah.
You with this cup holder.
Again, staying hydrated is important.
Cup holder. What am I gonna do with him?
The cup holder we're gonna do.
And just make sure it's good. I gotta keep an eye on that tire.
Keep an eye on the tire. There's that too. And again, I mean, this is pretty much it. The CVO ST. The Fat Boy that got put in the last minute. Like in this whole thing, when we started planning this was never part of the equation. And then Ray said, you know, he's like, I want to go with you guys. So,
how's the Fat Boy? He asked.
The Fat Boy, yeah, I mean.
Here we are.
It's ready.
It's ready. I was riding it yesterday. New rear tire. Everything on this thing has been done within the last 500 or so miles. So
I think you know, you didn't have the channel yet going, but when you got this, from where this started to where this is now, appearance aside, you've done a lot of work to this too. This is, you know.
Oh yeah, this was another one similar to the Tour Glide that was laid up for a number of years, not 20, but a number of years. And we were talking about it the other day, where the first time I took this out to Long Island, I was the Exxon Valdez. I was putting oil everywhere, and it was all over you guys.
Yeah, it was. That is true.
So yeah, this thing got, you know, a top end rebuild. The primary was gone through. It's a belt drive. This thing's had a bunch.
Yeah.
So
really
two, for about 10 minutes.
Yep. That's it.
So 2 old Evos and just about brand new CVO ST. This is it.
Yeah, I mean,
we're 20 days away.
Yeah, they're just 85th rally. They say that for the anniversary ones, there's a lot more people. So when we were there last time for what, 82?
80, yeah, I think 82nd.
82nd
Yeah.
when we were there. 82nd or yeah. So
It was 3 years ago, right?
yep. Yeah. So 82nd. You know, and again, like I don't know how many people have been to Sturgis, and you know, we've done Laconia, we've done.
We did the 100th anniversary of Laconia.
100, yeah, Laconia. We did Lake.
Chris hated it, by the way.
Yeah,
it rained.
It just rained us the entire time. He said it always rains. We got lucky when we went to Lake George to Americade. It didn't rain on us.
That was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
That was beautiful. That was the trip that made me want the RSV4. That I'm almost blessed that it's not here. It's still broken,
Yeah.
but I'm almost blessed that it's not here because I have to fit these 3 things in here with all these things. So yeah,
You're gonna do it. It's like Tetris.
hey, we grew up on that shit.
Up on Tetris. That's right.
All right.
With Sturgis, I don't know. Like it's something. If you haven't been there, you definitely want to put it on your bucket list and go because there's just something about it that is different than the other rallies. It's just so big and vast, and just riding out west in that part of the country, unless the pictures will never do it justice, and we've got a bunch of pictures and videos on our phones, but when you're actually there and you're experiencing it, it's something that everybody should do at least once.
That's
if
true.
You're on 2 wheels and check it out.
That's true. People that anyone that lives out there is spoiled with, but then again, they could say the same thing about us because we have the greenery, the forest, the mountains. I mean, every part of the country, except for maybe Florida, has some. Well, Florida's got beautiful things, just not really roads.
Yeah.
So we're spoiled in our own way.
Out west is where it's at though with the riding. Like last year I did New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, and Utah. Some of the best riding I ever did. So
We're going to disagree. We're going to have to agree to disagree. We're going to have to agree to disagree. Go down the Appalachians, go down to, towards North Carolina and Tennessee. I think that's the best riding you're going to find in the country.
we got to do Wyoming also. That's Yellowstone.
We'll get there.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I guess that's it for today.
That's it. Yeah, to be continued.
To be continued.
To be continued.
To be continued sooner rather than later.
Yeah, another piece of the puzzle.
All right. Well, Chris, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Cost you more money.
Steve, thank you. That's it.
And I guess
Harley, they said.
Yeah, buy a Harley, buy an Aprilia. We picked only the best.
And that being said, I'm going to leave with this. I had a 2022 Goldwing that I sold last month, kind of at an impulse. Probably should have kept that.
On that note, thank you everybody for watching. We'll bring you more adventures soon. Couple of things on this thing. That's not good, Chris.
Oh, God.
Look at this. Look I didn't break it.
How we get?
Look, I didn't do this.
Great. I want that on there.
I didn't do it.
We got to stick.
Oh
with that
boy.
on. Here we go.
All right, that's it. It's on the list. We'll see you guys in the next one.